Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is Search for Who #3. Now, this is a series I've been enjoying a lot. It mixes some really interesting history with, gangster stories, which I kind of enjoy. So, this is one I've been recommending and digging. So, written by John Tsuei and Steve Orlando. Rubine is the artist. DC Alonso is the colorist. Carlos M. Mangual is the letterer. So this is a story about a guy named Aaron whose parents are caught in a gang hit. It involves his mother's family, who it turns out is kind of got like a Romeo-Juliet thing going on. It's two rival gangs, I don't know if it's triad department or whatever, Chinese mobsters. And what's interesting is, while one is Chinese, the other is Jewish as well as Chinese. And they they clash, don't really get along. And that Jewish aspect, I think, is really, really interesting. It's definitely adds an aspect that's not something you'd normally expect in this sort of story, at least the characters with these backgrounds. It has a little bit of history that not a lot of people know of, and it's just kind of awesome to see, after a hit, see a mobster say a little Jewish prayer. So this one's all about Aaron and his impulsiveness. There's an attempt to broker peace that doesn't quite go well. And from there, it's the decision. Is this war, or is something else going on? I mean, Aaron definitely wants to find out who shot his parents. He's pretty sure that it's one of the gangs, and he's out for revenge. So this is kind of building things up. I have some thoughts as to where it's going and who really shot Aaron's parents, but we'll see if I'm right by the end. I'm liking this. I mean, it is just a straight up mob versus mob story, son trying to get some revenge, and art's pretty solid. The setting, I think, is interesting. The character's background, I think, is really, really interesting. And overall, this is one that has some really solid details that makes it all stand out. We learned a little bit more about the history of the two gangs and why they don't get along. We get a bunch of flashbacks kind of telling that story in between the standoff, which I think is pretty solid, and the work between everything of going in the present and past, I think, really pays off. And we're going to end there because I don't want to do any more spoilers. So overall, I'm really digging the series. I like the comic. If you like mobster stories, go for it. This is one I think it works on its own as a mobster story. Forget all the cool details and all that. It's good. It's really entertaining. So out now in comic shops, you can go get this. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. Tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some affiliate links where you can purchase your own copy. They're affiliate links, so we get a small percentage by doing that to support our site. So thank you. And speaking of support, I want to thank AfterShock for hooking us up with a reviewed copy. And of course, thank you all for watching. If you're into comics, if you're into AfterShock, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics. Yeah, keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.